Blessings, everyone, and I hope you all had a beautiful holiday or still are on your holidays and enjoyed the full moon energy in Cancer. We're kind of between the energy of the full moon and the new moon as we're embarking into a new year of 2019. I hope you are really excited because this coming year is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm already feeling the vibrations of 2019 just as I speak, and I've been meditating and sitting and lucid dreaming and doing a lot of inner work this holiday season. I'm sure all of you have as well with your twin, because the twins are really feeling each other right now energetically. The divine feminine, divine masculine are in such a high level of creating union into the physical. It's just a beautiful energy right now. So this energy is available right now. And for those wanting to dive deeper, I'm holding sessions at this time for union, also for 2019 energies, and I'm also offering the alchemy reading still at this time if you're interested for your divine union creation, which gives you a message about the process of the layers of energy. But again, if you want to dive deeper, I highly recommend doing an hour session. And I'm also infusing that with Reiki activational energies again. So really excited that Spirit has activated me again into that frequency, which is super beautiful. And there's just this beautiful energy between the creation of divine feminine, divine masculine coming together as one and creating this ultimate reality for all of humanity to feel. And it's literally about bringing their gifts together right now and putting it all in like one basket, which is part of creating the union and the unity consciousness, and realizing like the idea, the energy and the timeline is all being created in the now. And that is coming down from divine spirit and divine feminine, divine masculine merging into that energy of creation. And it's extremely beautiful because union is literally like it's here, available to all twins at this time. It is still a process, but we're coming closer and closer and closer as our globe is also becoming closer and closer into more a fifth dimensional state of being, into the new earth consciousness, and to creating our realities, dreams into physical realities. So it's a very interesting process. I've been on the journey for quite a while, and I'm so grateful to be in union at this time. And it's a creation of the fifth dimension. So sometimes taking that space to create in your own fifth dimension is really important, because in the fifth dimensions, that's where you meet the ultimate twin. So the ultimate twin is literally your physical twin embodied in a body. So a lot of us have actually had the energy of counterparts which felt like a twin, because our twins can send us messages in many, many interesting ways. And now we're coming closer and closer, and we're entering the temple. We're literally in the gates from 11:11 and then into the 12:12 portal. Like we've been in the gates since 11:11, and through this energy, it's almost like being in a womb, and we're entering the birth canal again with our twin, and we're in the phase of the womb, and we're about to like give birth to the union. So that's what I call the last reading, the creation of union. So this one's going to be called the birth of union. And I like to title this as themes, because themes hold power of creation in physical manifestation of all elements, and all elements of the alchemy is the twin union. So that is why I use cards to show the energy of spirit for divine union, because spirit actually brings the divine union together. If you imagine these circles, and then it comes into this infinity, and then with that infinity, they become into the temple as one. So really beautiful. So these energies are like flowing through this energy portal of water. That's how I see union. Union has been this energy of water in a dream state for myself and my twin. And we're in Capricorn season now, because we are, in that holiday essence. Capricorn is very much about the foundation, creation, business, also home nurturance, grounding. And then we also had the energy of Cancer, because Cancer is the opposite of Capricorn. So we have the home, the mothering. It's almost like the father figure is Capricorn, the mother figure is Cancer. And together these energies are bringing in the union, which is a creation of a child, so to say. So when we're born, we actually are born with our twin energetically, but physically we're coming into birth of our twin union now. So it's like it's been this process through our birth to come to the space of creation of the union, which is becoming birth of the physical union of 5D being born now here on Earth. And for some that might be a bit of a jump, but if you go into energetics of it and physical alignment with the energetics, that is when it can come and be born. And I truly believe between now and 2020 into 2022, there's going to be a lot of amazing energetic shifts, and it's happening right now. And 2018 was quite an emotional process, and now we're coming into this rebirth with our twin. We're rebirthing right now, and at the state of being that we truly are, coming back to ourselves, coming home. So I want to share this reading as I just share this introduction with all of you. And it's just in the flow state. So be in the state of flow. This energy has very much to do with water and creation of divine feminine, divine masculine, coming into unity consciousness of their union. The unity consciousness brings in the union. Just remember that. So when you become one with everything, one with the universe, one with creation itself, that is when twins do this. And they merge on all levels, on all physical dimensions, on all etheric dimensions. And they create the birth. It's almost like the birth of Venus and Mars, right? The birth of Venus and Mars. It's not to do with war. It has to do with the creational aspect. So we're birthing together with our twin in divine harmony and union of love. We're going to do the alchemy reading now, which I set up. And the first cards are really beautiful because we have the Queen of Cups on the divine masculine. We have the King of Cups on the divine feminine. So it's kind of like it is literally the divine masculine has the divine feminine. The divine feminine has the divine masculine. And together they are courting each other. So it's almost funny. They should be looking at each other. They are looking at each other. She's looking at the cup. And I also see that crab energy if you look. And they're actually angels if you see the energy of the cup. So the union is being blessed by the waters of love, by the tides of love, by the tides of creation. And Cancer is the energy of water and Capricorn is earth. So right now here we have these tides of love merging together as one, because originally when they split, the tides split. Now the tides are coming back together in this beautiful union. What is bringing them together is actually the moon, which is the emotional state of being. This is actually, the moon is ruled by Cancer, and we just had the Cancer full moon. Now we're emerging into the new moon aspect and also the new year, which is going to be starting this new energy of creating the union into one. I see the sun and the moon here and the pathway and entering the 11. This is so beautiful. And tomorrow we have the 29th, which equals the number 11. So 2 and 9 equal 11. Here again, we have this crab-like energy, or even, yeah, Scorpio, but it's a cancerous, it's a Cancerian energy, which means the crab. I wish they would give it another name besides attaching it to something that's, you know what I mean. So they're shining the radiant light of this divine feminine, divine masculine. They are merging together in this energy, and you might be having a lot of dreams right now. The dream state is pretty full on. I could say, like, it is full on, and that is definitely remembering and old timelines, new timelines, your twin and you, your union, children. There's so much coming, and this lucid dreaming aspect of the twins is where they actually meet. They meet in dream state. And this is such a beautiful picture. If you look at the sun and the moon merging here together, we have the sun, which represents the masculine, the moon represents the feminine. Here we have them together as one. This is the moon card, but if you look at it, it's solar and lunar energy. It's new moon and full moon energy. It's like the cycle of union is becoming one and togetherness. So it's very, very high energy right now in this alchemy process of union. And this is the collective energy, remember. So if you want more insight on your union, I'm doing the alchemy twin union readings as well. Okay, so we have this process going on. They're coming together. They've entered these gateways. And between 11/11, 12/12, and now into this portal of the solstice, the new year, we're coming together closer and closer because 2019 is going to equal the 3, which here we have the Trinity aspect. We have the divine feminine, divine masculine, but opposites here now because they both received each other. And then we have the energy, the third energy is the Holy Spirit or the divine child. And here we have them as the Holy Spirit, creating in creation itself in dimensional aspects. And the third eye is really traveling far right now. So it is everywhere in creational aspect of love. It's truly beautiful. So just take a look at those cards. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Cups, and then we have a water element of moon and sun, which is solar. So the water aspect of this energy is truly magnificent. The next layer we have, I'm going to put those right there, is I'm going to show this card first because the Lover's card is the next layer that came through. So through the moon and the sun, we have the creation of the lovers, entering the Garden of Eden. On the Divine Masculine, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is about the ultimate creation of love, family. We also see the twins here as children, and then we see the twins here as adults. And here we have them back in the Garden of Eden. It's almost like a cycle. The rainbows brought them together through a cycle. And on the other aspect, with another earth and water energy, we have the Ten of Cups, which is about the cycle coming into union from the Ace of Cups into the Ace of Cups again, which is union and the lovers. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So we have the King of Pentacles, which is the earth aspect. We have the water aspect. We have the dream coming true. We have the dimensional space, the chakras, which also symbolize this energy of the rainbow bridge, which brought them into union. So we have the dimensions, so to say, of the physical and the non-physical entering into this union of creation, blessed by God. The sun, really interesting. We have the moon right here and the sun, and then we have the sun bringing in the energy from God and heaven of the lovers. And this can also aspect family, creation of children, hybrids, very coming through much right now. Creation, 10, creation, culmination, bringing it all together. The lovers is what's unifying this energy of what is being created. We have that pentacle aspect of the physical world and the physical needs being met. I also see it's a Taurus energy. So there's a Taurian here, which is Venus. If you look at that right there, there we go. So Taurus, which is a Venusian energy of grounded foundation. Then we have a Gemini here, which is the twins. So Venus with twin energy is but it's aspecting in the physical creational aspect of Venus with Mercury, which is communication. And don't look too far into like the meanings of, do they have to be a Taurus or a Gemini? No, but the twin aspect is that there's always the twin energy. So Gemini is just a representation of the symbol of the twins, the lovers, coming into physical form, back again in their natural state of how they were born. Amazing. And sometimes you and your twin can actually have a rebirth birthday, which is very common to bring in a new energy from, this is quite common for some beings, that they will have a second birthday. So with other energy, if you were born around the season, reborn around season of Gemini or Taurus, but there is an energy, the twin energy and Venusian energy, because I really believe that when you come to a state of seeing your divine beloved as a beautiful creational being, you'll see them as a Venusian being as well. You'll see them in beauty, and all beauty and divinity that they actually are, in their pure essence and their purity and their sexual divinity that you see within them. They'll just glow and radiate to you from within the heart. You will feel the flame. You will feel the flame in your sacral chakra. You'll feel the flame in your heart. You'll feel it in the back of your heart. You'll feel the fifth dimensional aspect of being touched and loved in all aspects. And so this is what's coming through right now. And this is bringing in the physical and the materialization and the abundance, because twin union is about abundance, family creation. It's almost like the mountain that has been climbed, the volcano that went through its process. We have a lot of energies of this holy union being blessed right now in all its aspects and beauties of creation and love. So that's that. Interesting. The next layer is we have the infinity. This is a lot of times seeing as a lot is going on, but I see this, the infinity of the movement of creating the union. So we have the infinity below the twins, right? Below the lovers. And that means the infinity is blessing the union. The moon is blessing the union, the moon of the sun. It's like dimensionally all aspects and all levels and all layers are bringing forth the union. So we can see the higher, the upper, and all these levels of dimensions on creation. Fifth dimension, third dimension, fourth dimension, 11th dimension. And then we also have the earth dimension. So the union is happening in the physical plane where you are currently at. And you can travel as well, but it's about traveling within right now, to knowing where you resonate to go to, and trust that aspect. Listen to your womb, listen to your heart, come into that purity consciousness of union. The purity consciousness of union is you and your twin. It's literally coming into the cell of what created you and your twin. So it is happening. It's such a beautiful energy. And the cards that come together in this aspect of this infinity is the forward momentum, right? The chariot of the twins, moving them forward into the castle or parked outside the castle. The infinity, which is bringing it together. And then we have the alchemy. So this is like the process of creating the union. This is the earthly dimensions and what needs to happen. We have the forward momentum, moving forward, right? Moving forward. The unity of infinity, that's amazing. And then we have the alchemy, which is bringing the two cups into one. The path, which we were talking about up here, which is the path, right? The path that has been walked, or that is being walked right now. We entered the gateways. We're beyond this right now. So we're like, it's about there. Walking to the waters, right? We have waters, in a sense, or mountains right there. The gates of love, the gates of water, the temple of water, the temple of union. Beautiful. And then we have here the alchemist bringing the union together, which is the angel which unifies them. So that is kind of what's going on right now, energetically and physically. We have the forward momentum, which is the Cancerian energy. We have the infinity of love and the two coins, which again aspects the physical bodies, right? And the physical bodies are literally right up here. So the original twin human bodies are coming together. And in physical and lifely form, yes. And then below this, what is actually bringing it all together is another infinity card, which is the strength of the union, which is a sign of Leo in a sense, but it is also about the 8-8-18 gateway, which is culminating everything from the 8-8 gateway 18 into now. So it's like this cycle that has been going on for a long time, but it's also since August. And you might have been feeling a lot of this strength of love, and you're like, oh my God, is it actually happening? And it's like the journey is going on, it's happening, it's unifying, it's manifesting, it's alchemicalizing, if I said that right. So it's coming into physical form. But all these elements have played a very important role into creating the physical union of twins. And there was, so to say, these messengers that had to come through to bring you into that essence of union, unity, and unity consciousness, and into your infinity codes. So trust that it's coming together, because 2019 is really going to bring a beautiful essence of this unity. And if you are needing of the alchemist, I am one of those alchemists that helps bring in the union into the essence of coming home, which is awesome. I love doing this. So what we have actually crowning the reading above, this is the higher dimensional aspect, what is going on. We have the sacred convergence, which is, if you see these two beings entering this orb in this painting, coming into here. And then we have the lovers, which is union. So this is actually happening on the higher dimensional aspect, which is above the moon. Okay, we're going into this now. And this sacred convergence is about everything coming into harmony. It's the harmonization, it's the unification, it's the process of new earth, it's love, it's children, it's creativity, it's spirituality, it's divinity in physical aspects of being built. Because we have Taurus and Uranus on a physical human aspect of the astrology for the next few years. So it's about making everything beautiful, grounding it in, working with beauty and love, and planting things and building things, and just creating this new empire of love, the golden age. And so many messages are coming through right now from the beloved, and so many messages are coming from divine spirit, or even our divine parents or deceased loved ones. They're all coming and bringing it together, and the whole journey had to do with all of that, healing those inner wounds to allow that to be shed and transformed into love. And that's the love that is available and coming to us right now. So really, for this entering of this new year, so to say, on a calendar, because everything is created in a human aspect of creational time. Time actually is created, and when you come into that 0 point with your twin, that is when the emergence can happen, because you are creating everything around you after that, and you realize you are the universe with your twin. This aspect of coming into these gateways, and these numbers are actually codes, okay? Everything is a code, and everything is a sign of the universe, divinity, and love, and God, and your twin in you. And it comes the alchemical process then of coming into the physical reality after the dream becoming a truth reality into your state of consciousness and being. And when you come to this point of 0 and merging into the gateway now of 1, right? And coming into 3, because number 1 is January. So 1/1/19 is going to aspect 11, 1, and 3. So these are codes. These are literally codes we're embarking. So as we're entering the new year, envision yourself already in union on all aspects in your life. Everything has been karmically completed, okay? Pretty much. Some of us might be still doing that depending on what timeline we're at, because we're choosing our timelines now. Create in that state of unity, consciousness, divine feminine, divine masculine. Come into that state of you already are in the gates of union, because we are. Come into that state of giving birth to the union, okay? The creation of union was before, and now we're coming to the essence of birth of union. Whenever you find this video, whatever timeline you're on, whatever time code you're in, just know you're entering this now. If you're watching this video, you are on your way into full union, into full bliss. Let go of all the fear and the programming and come into that state of you are the one with your beloved already, because you are. And if you're needing the upgrading and assisting, that's where I come into, upgrading and assisting you into the activational codes of union. That is what I do. I'm an alchemist of union. Been doing this my whole life in different stages and all that. And I'm so grateful to be doing this alchemical process of union and also helping twins on their union, because it came to me when I was in Bali. I already knew about twin flames, but then it came layers and layers and layers of things, and then processes, and then ceremonies that I've been doing in the jungle, and now ceremonies on the other side of the world, because my union brought me here. It's bringing me here since I was age 11, where I held a lamb the first time, and yeah, it's been, and I started remembering things. It's quite amazing. Anyway, so there's a lot going on, but just come to the simplicity that you are entering union right now. You are in bliss of love. You are in full awareness of creation. You are in full abundance of receiving and being received, and you are being received and others are receiving you. And you have the power to create. And as I just look at this card, I see the twins. I see the angelic twins right here, even blessing the divine feminine, the angels, the archangels, the shell, the Venusian energy. I just wanted to share that. They just showed up. These two little angels just showed up, which is a part of that angelic formation of the union, which you and your twin are divine angels, literally blessing the planet with all your gifts and beauty and harmony. And just know the purity of truth, that is where the union is, of love. So let's get into a few more cards, and then I'm going to let you be receiving this energy. And then if you feel called to do a session with me, I am available at this time and doing bookings for January right now. So let us get into the energy, what is blessing this aspect of the Rumi deck, which is the lover and the beloved. So we're coming to this place of the lover and the beloved, which is the state of union. Be in the state of union, meaning the state of union within you, in your crown chakra, in all your essence, your heart chakra, all of that. Be in the state of union consciousness, because you already are that. You are heaven on earth with your twin. And the star card is what blesses the whole reading, because this was the card below the whole deck after I did the union process alchemy reading right here for the collective twin flame energy. And here we have the star. So we have water and earth, and the star card is Aquarius. We are in the Aquarian age. The water is about the love and the feeling and the unity, and water also brings us messages of our twin. And the star is being born now. So I see this as, I'm going to show you this card as well, which was part of the reading, which is below the deck of the Art of Love Tarot. So this is the union card, and it's the Two of Hearts becoming one. So here we have the twins being born together again in rebirth of the union consciousness of the star. The star is the soul that was born on planet Earth, and then what happened is they became two bodies. The star was literally one star that fell from the cosmos onto Earth, and that essence is the union. The star is the union. The star is the soul of the original twin. The original twins together is one. The star. We fell from the heavens to Earth, in a sense, however you might see that. How we were born with a great bang, and we came to planet Earth, and we had to find each other again. And here we are, doing the dance together. So the wish is coming true. And I see a bird. I see these two barrels of water. So it's like the waters of love, which is in one cup, the Ace of Cups. If you imagine the Ace of Cups, right? It's a chalice. The chalice is the union. And here we have the divine feminine with the chalice and the divine masculine with the chalice, right? And here we have the two chalices becoming one. And then we have the star card pouring the waters in love into the waters of the earth, the actual world, and into the earth. So That is the balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine, becoming one, because planet Earth is of that energy, divine masculine, divine feminine, becoming one. So literally, the energy of your union is in the waters of the world. It is in the earth of the earth. And that is where the oneness comes in. And that is an alchemy process of magic and conscious creation of union, because this process has been about earth and water, because earth is the body, water is the emotions. And in order to come into union, your waters of love must be divinely aligned with the waters of love within your body and with the earth, and divinely connected to your body and your water body, which is bringing the soul back in together as one into the physical union. So it's a really beautiful energy coming together right now, because this star is literally the union of the soul. That's how I like to see this. That is how I feel I see this, and that's how I feel that the messages are coming through. And the tarot is just a formation of alchemy and images to help you remind the journey. And very grateful for that creation. Sometimes I questioned it, but actually it really brings in the formation of union and the whole alchemy process. It's like a science experiment we've been doing. It's a spiritual science experiment tested on planet Earth, and then into the other dimensions, into the earthly dimensions. And water holds such amazing molecules of love. So Dr. Emoto, that's been a part of my union as well. The crystalline formations of love, right? We are all crystals. We're all made of stardust. And yes, so the coming home is literally happening. The coming home is happening. It's such a beautiful reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed this energy and this formation of union and love. And we're literally entering union energies right now. And it's the birth of union that we're doing at this time. So allow the birth to take place. And the energies of being born of water, Venusian love's tides of love and beyond. I love you. You know who you are. And be the goddess of water of love. And water is actually what my name means, by the way, everyone. So it's been a water formation of alchemy. And connecting to earth. So my moon sign is actually Capricorn. What is your moon sign? Let me know. I believe there's some Cancerian swimming out there that holds that vibration as well. And it's not really about your human astrology so much. It's more about what element you connect to. So remember that alchemy and astrology is connected, but is a formation of a dimension of belief system. And the belief system is all based upon your creation of your union. So it's a balance between divine masculine and divine feminine on this planet Earth. And messages come through in many elements. So it's important to know your elements of earth. If you want to dive into paganism, that's what helped me really connect to that divine alchemy, connecting to plants, connecting to trees. But I was always doing that as a kid. So the tarot is an elemental tool, because it shows the elements of love, it shows the elements of creation. It's like a science experiment and a spiritual science experiment. So just know this is happening. We just hit 33, good number, cosmic love. I'm sending you lots of love and codes of union, and namaste. If you need some guidance, I'm here at this time to help you create your union in the physical aspects of all beings into your ultimate timeline of bliss. I love you. Namaste. Happy New Year 2019. Let's do this, guys.